In this video, I will show you how to highlight duplicate values in 2 or more columns in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have 2 columns containing student names. Now I want to highlight the duplicate names in these 2 columns in light red color. I will use the Excel COUNTIF function to do that. The COUNTIF function returns the count of the cells that meet the specified criteria. This function accepts 2 arguments, a cell range and the criteria. For example, this COUNTIF formula will count the cells having the same text as the cell B3 in the B3 to B6 range. This formula returns 2 because cells B3 and B6 both contain the same number, which is 1. Similarly, this formula will return the count of 1 for cells B4 and B5 because the numbers are unique and do not appear in any other cells in the range. So if the count is greater than 1, then it is a duplicate value. To find duplicate values in 2 or more columns, I will find the cell value in all the individual columns and then combine the results using the AND function. Let's create a formatting rule based on this. Select the range of the cells containing names. Now go to the Home tab, click the Conditional Formatting option and then select the New Rule menu item. Select the Use a Formula to determine which cells to format option from the rule type list. Now we need to enter a custom formula that either returns a true or false value. I will use this formula that counts the current cell value in both columns and then combines them using the AND function. The COUNTIF formula will either return 0 if the cell value is not found in the column or a positive value if the cell value is found in that column. If the return count is positive in both columns, the AND function will return true and the format will be applied to that cell. Otherwise, it returns false and the format will not be applied. I will use the first cell in the range, cell B3, in the formula. Excel will automatically apply this formula to the rest of the cells in the selected range. I will also make the range reference absolute using the dollar signs like this so that it does not change when Excel applies this formula to other cells. Now click the Format button to open the Format Cells dialog box. Since we want to change the cell background, select the Fill tab from the top. Select the desired background color to apply to the duplicate cells. I am going to choose the light red color. Click the OK button to close the Format Cells dialog box. Make sure to check the Preview section to confirm the cell format. This custom cell format will be applied to a cell only when the formula we entered returns true for that particular cell. In this case, this format applies when the cell value is a duplicate value. Click the OK button to close the Conditional Formatting dialog box. As you can see, all the duplicate names in these 2 columns are now highlighted with the light red color. This conditional formatting rule is dynamic, which means if we change any cell value to make it unique, the format will be automatically removed like this. Similarly, if we change any cell value to make it a duplicate value, it will be highlighted in the light red color as defined in the formatting rule like this. To remove the conditional formatting from these cells, select all the name cells again. Now click the Conditional Formatting option from the Home tab and then select the Clear Rules menu item. Since we want to remove the conditional formatting from the selected cells that we defined previously, I will select the Clear Rules from Selected Cells option. As you can see, the conditional formatting is now removed from these cells. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you find this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.